Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. Pura vida. My name is Merc. Welcome back to Narc Alert Reacts. Mr. Man was here. There he is, right on schedule. Hello, Mr. Man. How are you? He's feeling very handsome today, and he hopes you're having a great week so far. Here in Toronto, as it is in much of Canada, and I guess the States too, it's really, really cold. And we finally got a little tiny bit of snow that stuck on the ground. Toronto has the first snow on the ground all year, which is, that's not right. Well, you know what else ain't right usually is Miss Amberlynn Reid. I know. There's always something going on. I was going to say in Kentucky, but I guess in Oklahoma City. I wonder if she's proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even Amber can have a ball. Oh, a buzz ball. Oh my God, I'm rewriting that. I'm going to have to rewrite that song now. Stay tuned for that. But what we have today is Amberlynn's latest vlog, which is, of course, probably the most controversial and interesting thing about this one is, of course, she's talking about Beck again. And not even just about, she's got to drop her name in the title. Like, can't you just say my ex? That's pretty vague. It could be a number of people because Amber has a number of exes. But no, she's got to put her name in the title because she knows that's going to get her some clicks, right? So she's still using and manipulating Beck. The title is Thoughts on Beck, My Ex. Week 2 weigh-in. Oh, how exciting. And sending noodz. Noodz. All right. Sounds like someone is pretty desperate for clicks and views. Dropping Becky's name, implying nudity. Amber. Nothing much has changed, has it? And truly nothing much has changed because we're starting out like this.
And if you remember from my last vlog, I was not on track last night. I was on track the whole day. And then
It's way...
I don't know, I became weak. So I have a feeling I am going to be gaining weight today.
Uh-oh.
Which is unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
Step on a scale and find out.
Hello, it's ready.
Okay,
let's go.
510.0 pounds.
510.0. Oh my God, I did not gain as much as I thought I was going to. So that is a big relief.
Okay, enough of that silliness.
From being off track though definitely motivates me to stay on track today. All right. Whoops.
You know, the calendar, the ceiling, the calendar, the ceiling. I don't. How much longer is she going to do this for? And yeah, I do wonder about the penmanship because she never said a word about her penmanship until I brought it up, and now she's making a note. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, it's not perfect. Oh, this one was better. Like she's really talking about her neat penmanship now. I don't care if she's watching or not. Power to her. Again, 5'10", so she didn't gain as much as she thought. We don't know how much she's eating. She doesn't show us or tell us, but we do know to be gaining any weight at 500 pounds, you have to be eating a substantial amount of food in one sitting in one day. Again, like I've said, means nothing to me. Once you've admitted to lying about these things, honestly, the details, the minutia, it's irrelevant because how will we ever know? 509, 513, 520, 501, who cares? Amber's admitted to lying, so therefore I cannot with good faith believe things that she says. So the details aren't as important to me as her behaviors, which are a different story, right? Anyway, let's get back to this calendar.
Oh no, that bothers me, but we're gonna ignore
Sorry,
it.
she's a little quiet.
510.0. Yesterday
that's sloppy,
was
Amber.
the off-track day. Y'all, it is freezing. It's like literally 10 degrees outside. I just came back in with Walking Twinkie, and
It's freezing. It's literally -8 before the wind chill outside, which is why I have my very super cozy hosey hoodie. And I did just come back from walking Rio in the hallway. Amber and I are twinning again.
I swear my fingers are numb. Now I'm about to go out. Me and my mom are going to hang out. We might surprise my grandma and show up there. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. There was an earthquake last night. Like, what is happening? I'm not cut out for this type of weather. Like, I want the spring and the fall 24/7. Like, that's what I need in my life, and that's what.
Really? I mean, nobody wants a natural disaster. Clearly, it's dangerous. But first of all, you moved into a place where there's going to be a lot of weather elements. So you might want to start, becoming okay with that, because you can't change that. And oh, big surprise, Amber only wants it to always be perfect. That's her problem. She's in a constant, non-stop search for perfection, and life isn't perfect. It's perfectly imperfect. Think about that.
Be here every single day. Not icicles and snow. Like, I'm just not in it to win it. Okay, so we're about to go into this place called Big Box.
Hey, Big Box
it's just
store.
Like a bunch of Amazon stuff that was never delivered.
That's cool.
It's a bin store. Let's go look.
Oh, a bin store. This looks like dumpster diving that you pay for. This is gross. I don't want to be pawing through bins of stuff that other people have. Who knows who's pawed through there and what they've left? I don't know. Maybe I'm not particularly germ phobic, but the idea of this kind of bothers me. It's fine, but not for me. God, seriously, it looks like a dumpster.
What's this, Amber? Oh my God. What is that?
Oh, that's a frozen wing. Right, Riri? Where are you? He's got a lot to say today.
No?
No, it's too much.
You need to drink your water, though. Okay, so I didn't get anything, but my mom got this 365 Days of Words to Inspire. But it is a 2022 calendar, which is totally fine. What's today's?
It says your future is bright. Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
Okay, but look, still, I love all these.
Why would you buy a calendar from 2022? I am truly confusion. It's clip art. It's not like this is the most unique calendar, so even though the dates are past, it's really beautiful pictures. I've seen that happen before. Rio has a lot to say today. Riri. 1 second. I have to talk to the man. We'll sing later. He's only singing the song of his people, and God knows I don't want to silence him. Anyway, 2022 calendar. All right, whatever. Pretty pictures.
Positive. You look like $1 million. Oh, thanks. Look, be silly, be honest, be kind.
No,
I
Bobo, it's
love that.
Me too. And like every single one is like art.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm obsessed.
It's adorable.
It's not art, okay? It's, that's fine. If that kind of stuff gives you joy, that's fine. But what do you want to bet? I could, here's a thought. I could even see a word of the day calendar being outdated, and you might still use it because you would be learning something. But these are just like bumper sticker platitudes with clip art. It's nothing special or unique that you couldn't find on a website, on an app on your phone or something. What do you need? This is just a bunch of garbage. It's just garbage. Now, truly, if this is going to give Mama Lynn joy, that's fine. But I still think that in a day, it's going to end up in a junk drawer. And then in 6 months, it's going to be on a table in a garage sale. So just skip the process and leave it in the dumpster or the bin.
Herbs.
That's actually super cute. Do your best.
Look, how could you? Keep your enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's
Keep it up,
cute.
Amber.
This was 75
Today's
cents.
forecast.
What
100%.
enthusiasm. It was 75
Hell yeah.
cents. You're going to brag
So-
on that? It's a friggin' 2-year-old calendar. 75 cents. It's garbage. They just got you to pay 75 cents for something that's would be in the landfill.
I saw this icon cinema and I was like, what is that? Is that where all Amberlynn Reed's videos are performed? Get it? Haha.
Yeah, you're an icon.
Hey guys, it is the next day, January 14th.
I don't have the energy to do it again.
Yesterday. My
Just
mom and
imagine
I
this.
ended up going to my grandma's house, surprising her, visiting her. And then my grandma took me and my mom out to her favorite restaurant.
Oh, good. More food.
So I was just spending quality time with them.
Quality time
But
eating.
It is the next day. Let's do the weigh-in.
Hello.
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 It's ready.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stepping on now.
509.
Why is she being sexy with the scale? Hello. Thank you. This is weird, Amber. You have a weird relationship with a talking scale.
0.6 pounds.
509.6. I was hoping for a bigger loss because I feel like I barely ate anything yesterday. But you know
Yeah,
what?
me too.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
509.6.
I think I was supposed to weigh
And
myself too,
yesterday,
Amber. I don't have a calendar.
I was on track.
Okay, little heart.
That is such a lousy heart because I was looking through the camera. I need to not do that.
You don't have to qualify.
So tomorrow is
Just because people are now talking about your handwriting, you don't have to qualify it. Amber, it's perfectly fine. It's quite nice penmanship. Everybody makes a little boo-boo now and again. It's fine. It's okay. You don't have to qualify every pen stroke.
week 2 weigh-in to see how much I officially lost. So this can go like any way. I could do good today and lose more weight, or tonight, which is usually nighttime where I slip up and do bad, I could do really bad and
Wow.
gain a few pounds overnight and then not lose anything. That would
It's just like a roll of the dice for her, right? It's like she has no control over it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, you guys. It might go good. It might go bad. I might lose weight. I might binge. I don't know. I know she doesn't say the word binge anymore, but you know, it's so weird. Amber, you have complete control over your evening. You have complete control over your evening. And sometimes it's not easy. Trust me, I would cut a bitch for potato chips right now. I went back to low carb in January. Is it easy? No, it's not damn easy. I want chips and I want chocolate chip cookies and I want, chocolate. There's so many things I want I'm not having, but you know what? I'm having bacon and cheese. And last night I had a turkey burger with 3 veg. And you know what? It was freaking delicious. But is it easy? No. You're going to have to go back to sitting in that damn discomfort. Bring out the discomfort chair again. Have a seat.
suck big time, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that
Don't
that
be
won't happen.
hopeful. Be committed. That's the problem. You're always hopeful. Don't be hopeful. Be committed to your result. Gosh, Amber.
Y'all, I don't know about you, but I normally do not eat things like this. I normally
Tap,
always
tap.
get like turkey burgers,
Tap.
but for some reason, Vidalia, probably pronouncing that wrong, onion beef patties just sounded so good.
For some reason, she is so easily damn marketable. She doesn't even know what a damn Vidalia onion is, or she would talk about the Vidalia onion. Does it sound good? Absolutely. Amber doesn't realize Vidalia onions are very specific, grown, I think, in Georgia for a very short season. They're available for a limited time of the year, although a lot of places market other onions as Vidalia. True Vidalia onions are a treat, but Amber doesn't know why that Vidalia onion beef patty is interesting. She just likes the word Vidalia. It sounds fancy. Maybe she'll make it somebody's middle name.
And I had one
Rarity.
last night. Absolutely amazing.
Wasabi
And I
dot
put
Vidalia
some
Reed.
shredded cheese on top and it melted and it was delicious. So I'm actually about to make one right now. Y'all, I have been
Yo.
obsessed. I finished the Polaroid.
Good for you, girl.
Isn't it so cute? And like you could put these pictures in
Okay.
here and they like come out. I don't know. I'm obsessed. By the way,
Obsessed with everything.
this is a no from me. Oh, it was so gross. Like I took one bite and I hated it. Like there's this weird layer on the outside that is just not good.
Disgusting.
I got this from 7-Eleven. It's just like a beef stick. I usually like a
Wait, beef from 7-Eleven isn't good? Well, that's a shocking revelation. Amber, don't buy beef products at the gas station. Stop buying things at gas stations. Clearly she has a need to spend money, and it's one of the few places she goes. So she's got to buy her Delta and her beef jerky sticks. It's like an amusement park when they stop for gas. Amber's got to get out of the car and waddle into the convenience store
A
part.
beef stick. I know that's shocking. I know.
You can just
'cause
sit
I'm
there
not
and
a
get
meat
gas,
girly, but
Amber.
some of them are good. This new. So don't get that, folks.
I won't.
But
Trust.
the Lego has been great. I have no more Legos left. I do have 2 knockoff Legos, so I just ordered a couple more Lego brand Legos
God knows.
off of Amazon.
Listen, in a restaurant, you do what's called par stock. Like there's a certain amount of things you always keep in the house. Like you'll always have tomatoes, and say you always have a case of tomatoes in your fridge. It goes down half a case, then you want to buy another half a case to bring it up to par. So Amber has a par stock of Lego, which is 5 boxes. So if she dips below the 5 boxes, she's got to bring it back up to par.
They're not like any like huge ones or anything, but they're just like a couple that I've been wanting to do. Hello, it is January 15th. It is Monday.
Oh God, I don't
and
care so
Mondays
much
are
about
the
this.
Official weigh-in of how much did I lose that week?
Hello.
Hello.
It's ready.
Oh my God, I'm so
Okay,
bored with this
guys, so
weekly
I'm
stuff,
stepping on.
daily stuff, weigh-in stuff.
507.4.
Well, 507, of course.
507.4. Yes, I was on track yesterday. I did really freaking good. Oh my God, I'm so happy with this. 507.4. Hell yeah. 7 is my favorite number besides 1.
I thought
do
it was
like
3.
1. Okay, you guys. So I was 507.4.
No, isn't it?
That is so amazing.
Oh no, it is 7 because she made. I don't know if you guys recall when she first made her. When she made a Patreon, she had a Patreon for about 5 days a couple of years ago. And Patreon, you can have different tiers. So I think her lowest price tier was $7. And then she had a higher price tier that was $77 just because she likes the number 7, but you didn't get anything extra. Like you were getting the same benefits as the $7 tier. So I wonder how many $77 monthly Patreons she got.
I was on
Talk
track
about Delulu.
yesterday. So this week I am down 5.2.
Well, and
I'm
that's
so so proud of that.
Yeah, and that's first of all, here's all the disclaimers. Number one, we don't know if it's true or not because you've totally admitted that when you're not losing weight, you lie about it. So how are we ever to know when you're really losing? You're like the little Amber who cried weight loss. We'll never know if it's real or not. Now, if we suspend belief and decide that what you're saying is absolutely truthful and honest right now, you've lost 5 pounds in a week, which is very good. And if you can keep that up, that's a really good, healthy way to lose weight. Sadly, it's historically, Amber has proven to never, ever be able to keep anything up like this, ever. She's done very well for even a couple of months at a time. But it never sticks. Something will happen to derail her progress. It won't be her fault. It'll be a health issue, or her body won't be letting go of the weight. It's never her. I mean, this is great, Amber. Yeah, we'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. I would, wouldn't it be fantastic to see Amber in a year complaining about having to save money for skin surgery? Like, that's everything. People would love to see that. But like we all know, never going to happen. I don't believe the numbers. I don't believe she's going to stick to it. I wish Amber would just admit she needs more help than she's capable of doing on her own. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's an ego game. It's an ego and control game. It's not about the weight. It's not about don't need to control calories. You need to control your ego. Let it go. Have a little ego death. It'll go really far.
And in total, this year so far,
Oops, I'm
which has
slouching
only
like
been
a
15
bum.
days, I'm down 8.4 pounds, which I'm very happy with that because my goal is to lose 100 pounds this year.
Good for
And to
you.
reach that goal,
Let's
I just
do
need
it.
to lose 1.9 pounds a week. That is it. So I'm already way ahead of schedule.
She could be losing 20, 30 pounds a month. Although, you know what? I was gonna pick on her for that, but let's not, because honestly, one of the things I've historically picked on her for is whenever a professional gives her goal, she always tries to make it harder because she thinks somehow she's better than the goal. Like, oh, they only want me to lose 10 pounds, but I'm gonna lose 15. Or the nutritionist told me that I should eat 2,000 calories a day, but I'm dropping it to 1,600, and then she fails. So at least the 100 pounds, let's put it this way, 100 pounds in a year is one of the more realistic goals she's ever set. She's not gonna make it, but you know.
So proud of this weigh-in. Yay.
Yeah, you're proud of everything.
Okay, guys, so I went on to Instagram. I told you guys to ask me questions. I figured it could be fun to do some rapid fire questions.
Listen, go into the moving boxes, find the popsicle sticks. There's a whole ton of questions on there you haven't answered yet. You've done 16 ask me question on Instagram this year already.
So let's get into it. Favorite thing about living in Oklahoma so far? Definitely living on my own. I love living on my own. My rules, I can do whatever I want. Everything is mine. It's like my own little like haven, sanctuary. I like doing things on my time. And I don't know, just something about it is just so freeing. And I never expected to love it this much, but I really.
Okay, you know what? Here's an interesting thing. I pity the next girl that moves into Amber's place, because before Amber was really big on hour, we're a couple, it's hour. But now, single girl era, Amber's had a little time on her own, and she's starting, I believe she might actually be starting to enjoy living on her own. There's a lot of good things about living on your own, especially if you're a control freak. You get to control everything. The next girl that moves into Amber's house is not going to be moving into our apartment. She'll be moving into Amber's apartment. Things are going to be done Amber's way. It's going to be decorated the way Amber wants. That never works. That never works.
Really do. When did you start listening to The Weeknd? So it was 2011.
Oh, I don't care about this.
When I heard.
Oh, I don't care at all.
Miley Cyrus, Billy.
Oh my God.
Posters near it, and
No.
The Weeknd. Me and The Weeknd, we're besties. Okay. When's the last time you drank alcohol? I actually have not drank since December 31st because I did drink on New Year's Eve, and I haven't drank since then. When will you be ready for a relationship?
Oh well, Amber. My God, 2 weeks. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. I don't worry that she drinks every day. I mean, she shouldn't ever. Anyway, the drinking. We don't have to get into that. We got into that before. It's boring. She shouldn't be drinking at her size. She shouldn't be drinking alone at her size. So many things wrong with any of the drinking. Just put away all of the drinking. Let's save all of the drinking for the celebration party when you lose 350 pounds. Then let's crack open a bottle of champagne and get hammered.
Honestly, I don't know, because I kind of like the single life. Of course, there is things that I miss about being in a relationship, but I honestly think it's just like I'm missing those things with my ex. We don't have to get into like detail, but there are just like a lot of things that I miss with her specifically.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on sending nudes? So honestly, that is something that I low-key do. But I only do it if I'm really connected with someone. We're really.
I'm sorry. Rio, there's nudes of Amberlynn Reed out there. I'm sorry. I can't. He told me I have to come back. He told me I have to come back. He said, this is what you signed up for. Go sit back down. Fine. If I have to listen to it, so do you. Get on that stage. Rio. He's not as shocked as I am. Oh my God, there's nudes of Amberlynn Reed. Somebody please ask if this is true. I don't know. I don't.
Really into each other. I trust them, and they have to like ask for it because I'm sorry, but unsolicited, no. But if you two are vibing and they're like, hey, you want to send over like a titty pic? But you have to be really special because I don't just be sending those out to anybody. Like you have to be a special girly pop, okay? But I don't see anything wrong with it. Like if two people are into each other, go for it. Did it snow in Oklahoma? Yes, it did.
I'm scared now. I wonder how many, now, you know, why would you say something like that? All kidding and joking aside, Amber, why would you say something like that publicly? Do you know how many bloody DMs she's got now soliciting her for titty pics? Do you know how many farmers from Kiwi Farms are trying to get pictures now? Oh my gosh, Amber. Gosh, you just don't know when to stop talking.
So the last question I'm gonna do is, how do you feel about Becky talking about you again? So honestly, I find it a little weird, only because she
a little weird that you would even choose this question. Continue.
was the one who initially said, keep my name out your mouth or the law is gonna get involved. And then I think it was a few months later, I brought up the law just to remind her that that was initially what she wanted. It was my way of agreeing.
No, it wasn't your way of agreeing. You were threatening her back. Because Becky threatened you because you were slandering her. Right? Becky, on the other hand, I don't think says, okay, it's never been proven to us that Becky has lied about you. Anything that we know that Becky has said seems to be, quite honestly, the truth. The problem is you lie about Becky. And you were doing it a lot back then. And she was frustrated. Now, do I think the law is going to get involved over something like this? I doubt it. I doubt it. But I think she has a hell of a lot more to back up her claim than you do. You were throwing it back in her face as an idle threat because you didn't like what she was saying, which quite frankly was probably the truth. So go off.
But like now she's talking about me. I don't know. Share your story, share your truth, share what you think is your truth. I don't know what else to say about it.
You condescending slag. Share what you think is your truth. What the hell kind of statement is that? Not even share your truth, but share what you think is your truth? I think she's pretty clear about what her truth is, Amber. God, you're a condescending runt. It's wow.
About it at this point because I'm just not really into this whole let's talk shit about our ex for money.
That's not what she's doing. And why don't you shut the F up because you've done it for years? How much money did you make off of Becky's back? You ignorant woman. She's not slagging you off. People asked her about FBI Frank and she laughed and told the truth. And that's what you're mad about because you were caught in another lie, which is again why we go back to the fact that I can't believe anything you say about numbers and weight loss and details about things. Ugh. Leave Becky alone. You didn't have to pick this question. If you truly think it's okay to let her speak whatever she thinks her truth is, then you would shut the F up and not even acknowledge this as a question. And most of us are willing to bet you made up this question to ask yourself anyway.
Personally am not going to be doing it. I did go against my morals at the time when Destiny started saying all those things about me, and I went on live stream and then started doing the same. I was in a very bad headspace at the time.
That's not what a moral is, Amber. And your morals don't change depending on your mood, or they really shouldn't. They really shouldn't. Morals and ethics are a defining core of who you are as a person. They don't change with your mood. What you showed us in that Destiny live call was exactly who you are. Exactly who you are. And the vow now is to never be caught showing that again. Not that it's any different.
But I'm not going to let that be an excuse because even if I was in a bad one now, I still wouldn't let myself come to that type of energy because I'm not going to do it. She can do whatever she wants and I'm not going to say a damn thing because I just wish her nothing but healing, happiness, health, success.
Why do you wish her healing? You're the one that broke her. I wish her healing. So you're acknowledging by wishing her healing of the damage that you did to her. Because you know damn well all this healing is only coming from what you did. Ugh, you were so horrible to her.
success, all the good things in the world.
That's good.
But it is a little confusing because she was the one who initially brought up the law. Okay.
You couldn't end it at, I wish her all the health, happiness, success in the world, period, dot, end of sentence, and move on. You had to get in that one last little effing dig, just like every narc I know does. Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. But you know, if you hadn't, it's a way of excluding responsibility. Check it out. It's so classic. All I wish her is the very best, but me.
I just wish her nothing but healing, happiness, health, success, all the good things in the world. But it
End it there. No but. When you say but, what it means is don't listen to anything I just said before but. What I'm saying after the word but is how I truly feel. No but. You don't need but. End it.
But healing, happiness, health, success, all the good things in the world. But it is a little confusing because she was the one who initially brought up the law. Okay, guys, so I have an Amazon haul. These things came overnight. These are just clean dishes that I have to put away, so don't mind that.
Can I tell you, when I was thinking about buying Tim a Lego for Christmas, that was one of the ones I was looking at.
And I really hurt my finger. This nail almost came off. You guys, it hurt so bad when I was opening these boxes.
That does hurt when you pull your nail back. I don't care about these fugly slippers. Let's watch her put them on though.
And I got some Legos. I did think this one was going to be bigger, but that's okay.
I thought that was bigger too.
I got some roller skates and the newest one, which is the bouquet of roses, which if you guys know me, you guys know my favorite flower is red roses with baby's breath. And that's literally what this is.
Oh,
so here are the slippers.
God, those are
fit.
Those are so stupid looking. Wow, those are stupid looking slippers. I'm surprised she didn't get the poop emoji on them. Oh, she's real careful we don't get to see the feet. That'd be a thick calf though, Amber.
They actually fit perfect and they're so cute. I'm obsessed.
No, they're not cute.
So now I'm going.
Also, they're white. Who wants white slippers? You have 2 cats and a dog. You live in a city. White slippers aren't going to be white for very long.
I'm going to add Legos to my little collection here.
Oh my God.
Not
Lego
this one
collection.
though, because I'm about to do this one. Yes, I am. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. The last 2 days has been so boring. I have been wanting to go outside and walk, but I can't because
Why?
we are snowed in. I have been able to take Twinkie to the dog park, but that is like literally part of my apartment complex, which I prefer to walk her so we can get like exercise and stuff.
Here goes, she goes talking like she's an expert, like that's how it always happens. You know, it sucks. I had to go just to the little dog park, but you know, because normally I really prefer to go for these mile-long walks with Twinkie. It's terrible that I can't do it now. Girl, you did it once. You're going to sit here all winter and talk about it and never do it again.
Sadly, I have not been able to do that. And I've been really, really itching to do the mile walk without Twinkie. I know the next couple of months is just going to be freezing cold.
Yeah, it's winter.
I could not imagine myself walking in 10-degree weather, 20-degree weather. Like, it's not going to happen. Once it starts getting up, like the
Amber, you're 500 pounds. If you exerted a little bit of energy, you would be warm in no time. I used to ride a bike all damn winter, and I'm telling you, you sweat. Doesn't matter how cold it is, you're sweating because you're exerting some energy. And guess what? That's losing weight. Bundle up and go out for a walk. You don't live in Antarctica. You live in Oklahoma. It's not that bad.
50s and 60s, that's like perfect walking weather, in my opinion.
I'm sure it is.
Like, I need that weather.
Put on a scarf and a hat and some boots and go out in the cold weather. It's exhilarating.
Because I want to walk so bad. Like, who is she?
Don't.
Like, I want to go walk a mile.
No,
like,
you
what?
don't.
But yeah, like a lot of people enjoy the snow, and I'm just not that girly. Like, I used to love the snow, but now I just feel trapped, honestly, because like I don't own a single pair of shoes that is like ice approved or snow approved.
You know, there's this weird concept now that sometimes like a lot of people do. I've done it myself. I bet many of you have done it too. There's these buildings. Sometimes when you leave the house, there's these large buildings. Like I don't know how to describe them. They're not usually a lot of rooms. They're open and they're full of merchandise. Some of them have all kinds of things, and some of them are very specific. You can find some that the whole building is just full of all different kinds of shoes and boots and things, and a lot of them cover winter wear. A lot of places where there's snow, you'll find these large buildings, and you can go in there and you can exchange cash for winter boots. Or if your mommy doesn't want to take you there, also you can do that on Amazon. There's a big website called Amazon, and in the US it's .com. It's Amazon.com. And you go on there and you can, oh my goodness, you can exchange money for pretty much anything you want. Amber, go buy some effing boots.
Proved. So when I do go out there, it's like it hurts my feet.
Get some
Oh my God.
boots.
It's just hard to find shoes that like
Why?
work for me. Anyways, I hope that you guys.
No, it's not. You probably have very wide, flat feet because of your size. There are specialty shoe places that cover. There's nobody that can't buy shoes, Amber, unless they can't afford it. And you can certainly afford it. And you can afford to buy proper shoes, not those cheap little ballet flats that have destroyed your feet. Get some proper fitting shoes. Go for walks. Lose some weight. Ta-da.
guys did enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's it. Well, my goodness, there you have it. I guess that's it from yesterday from Miss Amberlynn Reid. I'm sorry I didn't get to this yesterday, but life happens. So, I'm sure everybody has lots of thoughts about Amber discussing Beck's again. Unnecessary. And what can I say? How many more vlogs are we going to have to look at that calendar and ceiling? I don't know what we're going to do with our dainty, dainty leader. Thank you all for joining me and the very sleepy Mr. Man. Until we meet again, please be kind and hasta luego.